Tap in. So, family, can you all hear me this evening? Let's see. Comment down below and let me know if you can hear me. Awesome. What's it, soul family? What's going on? It is the full moon tonight. The full moon will be full at what, 4:54 today? Or is it 4:24? It's one of them fours. I know that for sure. I know it's one of them fours. So we're gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna share my downloads and then we're gonna pull some extra cards. These are the cards that we're using today. Light Seed, Soul Journey, in the Haunted House. Superior, you doing good tonight? Let me tune in with Superior. Superior, you doing good tonight? Or is this one, or are you talking about the very first one that I showed on the bottom? Which one? Did you get it? The Light Seer and the Haunted House Tarot? I love this deck. It's so gorgeous. We're gonna get into that. The Starseed Oracle is dope. I love that deck. You're welcome. So let's go ahead and get into these downloads. So I have quite a bit. The downloads that I have received, just tuning into this energy for it's not just for the full moon, it's for the whole month of October, because we got a lot of shifts that's taking place. We got this full moon in Aries, and then on the 25th we have the new moon in Scorpio, but that is also an eclipse moon as well. I can't remember if it's a solar eclipse or what, but I know it's one of those eclipses. So it's a lot of energy that's taking place and a lot of things that has to do with your commitment to yourself for this month that is going to take you over into 2023, until Libra season come back around again. So let's get into these downloads. So exactly. So there were two things that was coming into the mix when I was just, downloading. I was just meditating on that. And I was just seeing two types of people. We have two types of people who are going to go into union with self. And then we got other people that's going to be coming out of union with themselves and coming into union with their actual person who is they're meant to be with. For those who are, single, but they're not worrying about being in a relationship, but they're the ones who just been focusing and healing and working on themselves. Those type of people are going to be coming out of union with self and going into union with an actual divine counterpart, where the energy shift is just going to pretty much just skyrocket. Um, and those who are actually going into union with self, that is like the time to really take the time to really heal old wounds. That has to do with self-love, healing your inner child, doing more shadow work. Because if y'all have not remember, in the video that I dropped, channeling the planets that were in retrograde, Pluto was talking about you taking your shadow with you. Like, stop dumping your shit onto me and come and focus and enhance and embrace your shadow self. There's nothing wrong. Like, that's what we have. I mean, your shadow is everything has a shadow. Even when the sun shines, you're going to see some form of a shadow. So everybody has a shadow self. So you need to embrace it. And exactly what Pluto was telling us is to embrace it and do that shadow work healing. Like, I know for me personally, I have a sense of dark humor, and I'm aware of it, and I love my dark humor. Like I can just sit in a room or in a place and just start smiling and laughing to myself because I'm tuned into my dark energy. I mean, I'm a dark energy. Well, that too. But as what I'm talking about, like the dark, your shadow, your dark side of yourself. But there is some extra work that needs to take place for the collective, and I know that I resonate with that. It's embracing my full 100% shadow self. And so it's like everything, it's like all this fire energy. It's like you got the full moon in Aries, that's also a fire sign, but you also in divine feminine season. So it's like literally coming into union with self. That's what the Libra energy is all about. The scale. When you look at the Libra, it's just the scale. It's just justifying things and having an equal balance between who you are as a person, so that way you can know how to deal with other people outside of yourself because you're vibing with yourself. Um, this month is the ultimate faith check. Is checking these types of areas. It's your commitment to yourself and what you said that you want to do, as well as making adjustments to these changes that's going to take place. Because when you say you want certain things, spirit is going to check you and see if you really want it. Like when you start to get the boat start to rock, you have to make adjustments to that boat rocking. You can't make it stop because you need to get moving, right? And also doing it through your fears. That's the main thing. Like a lot of people are fearful. Me personally, I know that I'm fearful. Like it's a lot of things that's taking place with me and my sister and getting our metaphysical store awakened jewels. We have been talking about this, and it's a lot of work that has been that goes into place, but as well as for me personally, I know we can be where we want to be if we stop allowing distractions. And a lot of distractions have been taking place for both of us in general. Like I'm pretty sure if she was here with me, she would agree that we both have been very much distracted, whether it was just with family, dealing with death in the family, or just other things, just life, and just allowing those distractions to get in place. But it's like also that has to do with our commitment because we say we want this. We know that we're going to hold on one second, y'all. My dog in the sun, she burning up. Yeah, so we know that we're saying that we got our commitments and things that we want, but it's like when we allow the certain distractions to get in the way. Some of them, we can't avoid them, like the death in the family or whatever, but other things we can control and really truly be focused on our commitment. In the month of October is really truly talking about your commitment to yourself. Like when you say that you want these things, it's really testing it. That's why I said this energy is for now or whenever you get on it into next year. Like wherever you come across this video, it's just this, all my videos are timeless. Whenever you need it, when you're ready, when the student is ready, the teacher is provided. So me and other people who are out here on YouTube, who you finding, those are your teachers. So yes. Oh, thank you so much, Yura. Oh yeah, and then like I said, the energy. We got the 1010 portal that's happening tomorrow, so it's a lot of energy that is taking place. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. I don't. Yeah, we 9 minutes into it. Those were just a little bit of my downloads and what I received that I have in my notes. I have some more on there, but I don't feel called to read it because it's not making sense, and maybe it'll make sense as we pull more cards. But it was just some additional notes that I was just kind of just writing. And maybe because it don't make sense is because I know that I'm coming into union with myself, and this other part has to do with old lovers, and I'm like, you an ex, you an ex. I'm just saying, just for me, that's something I know I have to work on, but at the same time, it's like you left. Why you trying to stop? Why you trying to spin the block? I don't need you spinning the block. Keep that block moving. You left. Nah, we good over here. But if it comes back up, we gonna get into it. But yeah, let's see here. Let's get these cards. Tell us. Someone wants to. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. So, what I got with this old lovers coming back, I got like the old some of these exes that are going to be coming back, but the ones who are going to be coming back, I seen like them coming back and like they had a key and they unlocked it, and when they unlocked it, it was like a beating heart. I started to hear like a heart beating, and so I'm over here like, what is this? Like I just couldn't get it, like understand what this was and why. And Divine was like, just focus on now, just focus on you in your moment and where you are at. And the part that I'm trying to trying to reread what I wrote here, because sometimes it don't make sense. So and this is literally words, so I'm gonna actually read it, and if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, we're gonna pull cards to figure out how to make this make sense. So I wrote, they always had the key. They were just too magnetized by you that they got they got ignored with their own brokenness because you were filled with unconditional love. You healed them in the process of losing this connection. So basically, if that, I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Like, it made sense in my head, but when I actually wrote it out, typing it while I was in and out, it didn't make sense to after I just read it. So if it makes sense, let me know if that makes sense. I just know that like the person from your past just kind of got like the key to your heart. Like, not, it's just that one particular person, and I felt like it had to separate in order for you and this person to heal and for it to come back together. If that makes sense. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna let that. We are outside in Mother's Nature. I love me a good outdoor reading. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the subscribe, tap in, Soul family. I love it here with you guys. So let's see what these commitments are. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards and clarify all of this, which we have talked about with these downloads. Let's see. First card out. First card out, we have the Star in reverse. And I'm loving these new deck. Like, I spent time with my with my auntie, and she showed me these new cards, and immediately I had to run and go get these. These are just dope. And the second card, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And right now, sit back, get comfortable. Let's get comfortable, y'all. So right now, exactly what I'm getting off of these first two cards is literally like you're wishing and you're begging, you wishing on the star, but at the same time, it's like you're not believing that these wishes can come true for yourself. It's because you have been stabbed in your heart one too many times, and it's like spirit is trying to get you to let go. And especially for those who have truly, it's almost like you're at the end of a karmic cycle, and that's why we have that 10-10 portal. Like, tens are all about completions and just moving forward. So it's like you on that tail end of your karmic lessons and not allowing the healing to take place. It's like you trying to let go of the last little remnants of your karmic cycles. Is like you don't want to let it go because it has been with you for so long and it's so freaking comfortable. And remind you, we talked about it on the pick a card that I did for October. If you have not watched it, go back and watch that after we finish here though. But we talked about you on the edge and you thought you jumped, but you have not fully jumped in yet. This what this energy is giving. It's like you have been wishing and you have been praying and you have been hoping. And it's like last, it's like the little, it's like something me resurfacing, like it's given, like the way it's given to me is like you reflecting on something that you had that was good but also not good, and it's like it's coming back up to the surface, and it's like you kind of like reflecting on your old little habits and how you used to be back in the day, and stuff that you used to do within your cycle, however long your cycle has been, whether it's been 7 years, 5 years, or maybe have been the last 10 years, and however long this cycle has been. Yes, definitely hit the like. I love it. I love it. um it's coming up, and it's like spirit is needing you to let it go. Like, I'm letting it come up so you will know exactly where you have been. When you look back behind you, you see exactly where you have been, but you also see where you're going. So let that still be your focus and be grateful for where you have come. This is what this energy is giving. It's not to scare you or to throw it up at your face like you can't have it because you used to be like this. No, you can have it because this is what you used to be like, and this is who you are now. I'm just showing you the good times that we had with you being, Keisha. And I'm saying Keisha because for me, when I want to bring out Keisha, Keisha is my little name when I want to be a little, you know, it's a little sassy energy that I would give you. Exactly. Her name is Keisha, and I know that's where she's still back there. But if I need her, Spirit is letting know if you need her or if you need him, it's gonna always be with you to take you through your future. So definitely this wish, even though it's upside down, it's like what you've been praying for, as above, so below. It's coming down. That's exactly what that is doing. It's coming down for you. Let's pull another one. You just have to be committed, pretty much. You just have to be committed in your process. If I can pick this card up, you just have to be committed in your process and staying true to yourself. So we have the Two of Cups. See, yeah, this dance that you're doing is with yourself and with spirit. Like, that's why it goes back to like whatever you want, you have to be committed to it, even if your past come up. Let it come up, laugh about it, and keep going. Don't dump it over there on Pluto. Take it with you and enjoy it. If an old memory comes up, or somebody that's new remind you of something of your past, so what? Ask the questions. What is this? What? Okay, why is this coming up? What I need to learn from this? Or maybe it's your joy God trying to get you to laugh about an old experience. Like, you may never know. Like, it explains why when you see older people who have lived life and they just be sitting there vibing to themselves and they just start laughing. They reflecting on old shit. That's just, you just gotta laugh about it. Like, they could be, you know, older. Like, when you look at older people, they show, like, literally older people and little kids are like the, you can learn from any everybody, but the older people, our older, tribal people and little children, they really teach us the tea. They really like show us, like, little children, they're connected. They know exactly where they came from, so they can literally talk in it back and forth between the spiritual realm and this realm, like little small babies. And then the older people's like, okay, I lost connection with this or who I was, but now that I'm here, okay, let me sit back and let me reflect on the bull crap that I did, and they just laugh at life or whatever. So that's basically what this is. It's like that energy, that Two of Cups energy. Is like you can definitely have everything that you want, but all your old stuff that comes up, laugh at it. Still, don't let there be any type of distraction. Don't let that stop you. Still be committed to your self love journey. Still be committed to you. Still be committed to coming out of self union with yourself and coming into union with another person. Some people who have literally been on their self love vibe and enjoying themselves and healing themselves, you don't know how to come out of that bubble just yet. And I really truly feel like it's like spirit is trying to push you out of that bubble and get you to meet the person that you are meant to be with. It's just that you just so used to being in hermit mode that you don't know how to go from that 9 to that 10 back to the 1. Thank you. You love my bracelet. I got ash on me and everything. Out here burning sage and stuff. But yes, these bracelets right here, you definitely can check these out on awakenjewels.com. If you have not yet subscribed to our website to get when we go out to lunch, because the lunch is coming soon, darling. So definitely go over to awakenjewels.com and subscribe. Put your email in so that way you're ready to know when we're ready to launch. So yes. Let's see. I don't want to be here too long. I got things to do. Got my little full moon rituals and Bible with family later on today. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet. We're gonna get us up out of here. We're gonna pull some more cards. We're gonna see exactly what this soul journey is. Exactly. More into it. Pulling more into this energy. I got my dogs outside with me. Black girl. Black girl. Okay. Just making sure that was you up there. That's all. Thank you for coming. And yes, my dog. And her real name is Blackie, but we call her Black Girl sometimes. She's a beautiful black coat. I just love how spirit is just connecting the dots. It's like, damn, put a little bit of sauce on this, damn. Like it just seems like it just blows my mind every time. Spirit just come in with the jewels. Like, okay, I'm gonna slap a little bit on it, just a little bit more on it, because I don't think you hearing me. So we gonna give you this so you can. So the three cards that we got the first one that came out is forgiveness, and the second one was death, and the third one is loneliness. Instagram going off and stuff. So with these three energies right here, especially the death card really keeps showing, and it's in the middle and I keep staring at it. This girl done found her a bone and crunching on it. I swear my sister dog is a rogue. She done found her a bone. Was it good, black girl? I hope it was good. So yes. So the death card, and exactly underneath it, it says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And I'm just, congested over here. This wind blowing them nose, trying to stop up. What is that? So literally, like I said, when you go from that 9 energy to the 10, when you look at the 10, it's completion, but it's also putting you back at the beginning, back at 1. Come on, Brian McKnight. 1, you're like a dream come true. If you know the song, let me know. Comment below if you know the song. Back at 1, yes. When you back at 1, like you have to move from that death energy, and literally, like I said, those karmic cycles at 10-10, the karmic wheel cycle that you have been in is ending, and you're gonna start a new one. You're gonna have a new beginning, because we always got karmic cycles. They're always ever evolving. However long you have been here on your life, from your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, however you are, wherever you are on that timeline, is where you were at 20 is now the same at 40. You know what I'm saying? If it is. What you doing? Come on now. I need you to come on, get up out that matrix. So yes, death. Like you are pretty much ending. And don't be afraid of ending it. You gotta learn to really truly forgive yourself. She is somebody. I don't know where these bones come from, but them some bones up there, and she is going to town up there, like munching. But forgiveness, like literally forgive yourself and keep walking forward. And it's dope. Like the loneliness, like this loneliness card. Like spirit is just pretty much letting you know, like you're not alone. Call on us, or whatever. Like even when you start to meet new people, like literally coming out of hermit mode and literally moving on your path and meet new people. Like for me, like for a long time, I have always like been, asking, for my soul tribe, and which I was calling it, friends or whatever. Literally, the people who are truly meant for you or whatever. It's like you literally are coming into union with that. Like you literally, like even I have people who have always been here. Of course, they have always been in my tribe, but it's like, you know. It's it needs to be a little bit more so that it literally can help balance it because everybody is not on a different journey. Like for instance, with my sister, she's pretty much like she leads the path on our journey. Like she's the oldest, so she definitely leads the path. Like she go through some stuff, and because I don't understand it, she feel like she does it alone, and what she does it alone. But now we're meeting new people, and who's to know who these new people are? They could pretty much have been in my sister's shoes, and they're leaving these footprints, and they're turning back around and helping help her guide her through. And then when she come through it, she guides me. That's how I always been between us two. She goes through it first, and I come right behind her. But we still, um, which helps our relationships like deepen. It's just that she she's alone in her process. She doesn't have anyone, so now we're meeting new people. And for me, I'm never going through my stuff alone. I feel like it sometimes, but I know I'm not because I have my guys, but I also have my sister, and so it's like we both come back into each other, and we piggyback and bounce off our information. So if you don't have that type of relationship, spirit is letting you know that you're not alone. Talk to us more, and lean on us more, and as well as be open to new people who are coming into your life, because I definitely see more people coming into your life. Because look at this, all these peoples, you can look at them as spiritual, as your spiritual team, as well as you can look at them as people that you're going to meet. So just know you got to get out of that bubble, get out of that space of thinking that you are alone, because you're not alone. When you keep saying that, Chopper, somebody said hey. Somebody said hey, Chopper. You say hey. You say hey. You gonna jump up? No. He got dried up snot on his nose. He been out here running and playing hard. And then look at here, Libra in the building. Introduce your shit, Libra. We got balance. Libra is in the building. Yes. Let's get this. Get some more incense going. But yes, Libra is definitely in the building. Say hey, Libra. Introduce your shit. I love it when everything just comes together. And Libra energy, when I see Libra's energy, I'm not just seeing the scale. Like I'm seeing like, well, it's almost like it's I'm seeing like different scenarios like that has to do with love. And it's I'm not deep into astrology, but if anybody out here who knows, it's Venus, the ruler of Libra. Does anybody know that? Because it's almost giving me Venus energy. Can anybody tell me if Venus is the ruler? I can let me see. I want to do it, but I don't want to because I don't want to move my screen. Let's see. Somebody said I'll Google it. Okay. please let me know. I really want to know if Venus is the ruler of Libra, because it's like when this card came out, I instantly said Libra, but then I started seeing everything like associated with love and beauty, and it's almost giving me Venus vibe. It is okay. It just makes me happy. Come on. See, I'm new to owning my gifts. More about me, like I'm new to owning my gifts. So that's why it amazes me and it shocks me sometimes, because it's like these gifts is what growing up for me and my family members is what you were told to was demonized. It was, it was demonic. And it's like, but yeah. So it's like when I get these connections and yeah, it just makes me happy. It just makes me know that I'm trusting and I'm opening myself to my gifts and not running away from them, and really truly being committed. Because sometimes I go in and out because it kind of be it's I won't say it's too much. It's just like it's just mind blowing, and it's just like, yo, this is just dope. Like worthy. That's the word. It's like I'm not feeling worthy of, like, if you understand what I'm saying, let me know. Like it's just like, but it's like the more I keep doing it and the more I keep strengthening these gifts, it's just amazing. Like you chose me. And I chose this too. So it's like you chose me to come down here to fulfill a mission, but also I agreed. So it's just dope. So, anyways, let's get back into these messages. So, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I said all of that. Literally, that's exactly what I have been doing, is judging myself. And if you have definitely been judging yourself, especially when we was talking about like you ending your old karmic cycles and not allowing those old memories to be distractions, and not stopping you to committing to your goals because you're judging yourself, there needs to be a balance. That exactly where it's talking about coming into self union with yourself, so that way you can heal that and come into balance. And as well as those who have been in union with yourself, and like divine is letting you know you have been to union with yourself, but it's like you don't want to come out of that union because you think you're going to lose yourself. So it's like you're judging yourself. So it's like spirit is telling you to stop judging yourself and really truly have that balance and trust yourself and know that we are the one. We are the one. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks, praise to the Lord, and I'll feel alright. Mm. I doubt my gifts some of the time too. So yeah, so it's good to know that I'm not in this seat by myself. See, pull up to the table. That's why I'm outside at the table. Pull up to the table, Superior. Oh, Martha said, "Hey Libra." Right, hey Libra, come through. And then we got the air. Come on, air sign. Come on with the air. So we're finna close with our oracle, our star seed. And I know Superior was asking me earlier about this deck, and I love this deck. So we're gonna pull however many cards that come out, and we're gonna read it. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. And that's just beautiful how to just, and we out here, time in nature. I just love it. I did not see that person laying there until I zoomed it in. Y'all see that? Mm, that's pretty. Like she getting charged up. Ooh, I read that to myself. It so Yura said, yes, I think we all have self doubt even at 66 sometimes. Mm, human. That lets you know that you're still human. And the fact that you are aware of that, excuse me. I was showing the actual person that was laying down though. Y'all see that? Let's I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna see what the book has to say and whatever messages that comes with it. I'll do that too. But it's like that person that's laying down is literally getting charged up or pulsing. And I feel like that's pretty much like October, the month of October, Libra season is getting a lot of us charged up. Like if you have been like the fact that Superior and you are both, including myself, like we are aware that we doubt ourselves, but it's like don't, like Spirit said, don't allow that to be a distraction from your commitments and the things that you say you want and the things that you say you want to do. Like, yeah, okay, you doubt yourself sometimes. If you're doing some form of work where you're trying to move on your path and that doubt creeps up, don't allow that to distract you, to stop you. Get outside in Mother Nature and allow her to charge you. Lay out, put your feet in the grass or lay it out on the ground and allow Mother Nature to charge you up, to help ground you, to help lift you up. I know I said I was gonna read it, but hey, Spirit had his way. So definitely. So let's go ahead and read it and then we're gonna close. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has rhythm. You can see it in the seasons, in the tides, in our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern convenience. It's easy for us to feel stuck and off kiltered. It's the artificial lighting for me because these phones, the lights in our house, is so artificial. I remember back in the day when we were young and growing up, every spring and every fall. And then on top of that, these houses these days, they don't even put screens on the door. No, especially it's a lot of bugs, and these bugs is heavy. Like we used to open the doors and let the screens and open up the windows and with the screen and windows and just allow that fresh air and the natural sunlight to come through the house. But it's like now these houses, half of them don't even got screens on the windows, or some of them don't even have screens on the windows, or definitely don't even have screen doors. It's like we can't like you can't like so it's like yeah. Let me keep going. It's just the artificial lighting for me. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother and the entire universe. Download the earth pulsing meditation at she promoting, and I just read right on into that, promoting at starseedoracle.me. So if you need that meditation, go download it over there. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, we are serving happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We feel unstopped, unsupported, as if we don't belong. We look to other people in the external world to fill the void of the connection. Holding and belonging once given to us by Earth, taking, um, clenching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully, as the mother once did, forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you constantly connect with the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You are able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. Child, if that last little title that I just read didn't that last little bit that I just read did not flow with the title of this video when I said what do you need to release? Like what you need to release. I believe that's what I said. But it's just the fact that you're releasing and exactly what the last part of this says. Her sweet waters in you are able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. Ancestors, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. That is just dope. Like, clearly, it for me, I don't know about for you, but for me, like I said, the things that I was talking about that I struggle with the doubt and having these different distractions, that right there is what I need to release. That right there is what I need to move forward and just literally go get these blessings. Like literally, when Saturn and Jupiter met up, they talked about me. They talked about Superior. They talked about Yura. Who else is on the chat? Martha, my other person. I can't see your name. That Google Venus for me. They talked about you too. Like literally. So whenever you feel like you are alone and you don't know who your soul tribe is, you got Mother Earth. Get out here and connect with her. Let her ground you. Let her charge you up. Let her link you up to your soul family. Let her link you up to your soul tribe. Most definitely. That's beautiful. And then it's a starseed activation quote too. It says, I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. So that's a mantra that you want to say over to yourself, or just keep that in mind. Use it as you most definitely shall use it. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me, Conjure System. And also, I just want to let you know if any of this resonated, go down into my description. If you would like to leave me a donation, you can most definitely go ahead and click the link down below, and all the things that is listed in the description of this video, and as well as the videos that we talked about with the retrograde channel of the 6 planets and October predictions. Go back and watch that, and you'll most definitely see how those two videos are linked and connected to this here live, and how everything is timeless. Whenever you need it, whenever the student is ready, the teacher is provided. Bless up. I love you and peace.